My name's John of John Emmanuel Floral Events, and I'm really excited to be doing some demonstrations with Koch Co's amazing silk range, artificial flower range. So yeah, we're on Insta Live now, so I just want to say hello to all my fans and followers. Thank you for your continual support. So let's do this. We've got some beautiful products here. We're using these gorgeous Burgundy irises that are just really beautiful, really great stems on them as well. We've got a Viburnum berry here, which is really gorgeous too. Here we have the Cascara berry, and just the texture is absolutely amazing. And as well as Magnolia leaves, which is so real life. They're amazing, as well as the Anthuriums. So basically, we've just got this pot from the warehouse, which is it's really beautiful. So we're going to create a bit of a corporate design today. We've filled it with the dry floral foam. And yeah, on standby here, I've just got some products here. Good pair of scissors for really for really tough wires. We've got this big thing here. Hopefully we don't have to use it. Just pot tapes, wire. It's just really good to get sorted and ready to go. So yeah, enjoy. So as I said, we're based up in the floral foam here. And what I want to do is use the irises en masse on an upward direction. So just quite a simple design, but we still want it to have really beautiful impact. So I think we're going to put about 70 of these beautiful irises in this design. So basically what I'm doing is creating quite a slight dome here. I want it to be very vertical in design. As I said, we're creating this for a corporate piece, would look great in a foyer or a side table, but as much as it also can be used for home decor as well. I've also just popped it on a Lazy Susan, which is really makes things so much easier. And the beauty of synthetic as well is that, you can be a little bit rougher with it. We don't have to worry about bruising, which is really good. So I'm going to come back to putting the irises on, or in rather, and I'm now going to start working on the base of the design. The beautiful two-toned, like the real one. So we've got beautiful green on one side and the brown colour on the underside. And even if you look at the quality of the stems, I don't know if we can see it, but they are so real life. It's amazing. Now I can continue with more of these gorgeous irises. I just continued with the Magnolia leaves and brought some through the design as well, because we want to hide all of our mechanics. We don't want it to be hollow on the complete design. And what we've got now is our Cascara Berry, which is really, really beautiful. I actually really love this stuff. And the reason I decided to use this is because it is in the same or a similar color to the iris. So from a design perspective, it gives us a bit of rhythm. So what it's going to do is pull the color from the top to the base of the design. And it's really important that your eye travels through a design as well. So I'm just going to put this beautiful Cascara Berry through. So, and this also comes in a beautiful green. Let me grab it for you. So this one comes in a beautiful green as well. And again, I think it's just something that you can definitely use with fresh flowers and use it over and over again. So it's a really great product. So I'm also going to use this beautiful Anthurium through the design. And with this I am going to group them. And I am going to group them down low because I don't want to take focus off the gorgeous irises. And I personally like all of my Anthuriums to be facing the same way. I think it's just easier on the eye. And I'm going to take this one here and just recess it down a little bit, just so everything's not on the one level, and it just makes it a little bit more interesting. Just like that. You can see how it's all coming in the same direction. And I'm probably going to do about 4 to 5 clusters of 3 Anthuriums. And just moving some other product around a little bit, so don't be afraid to move it if you don't think it's right. So almost there, so I'm just going to give it a few spins and just have a look at making sure all my mechanics are covered and make sure everything's sitting really, really well, and adding any little bits and pieces that I feel it needs. I'm actually going to take the berry through the middle of the design because I want to bring the colour through it, but as well bring it down. That's it. So I just wasn't happy with the depth in there. So I'm just going to grab on some of the groups just another Anthurium and just allow it to protrude a little bit so it doesn't look so clustered. Just makes it a little bit more interesting because there's a bit of depth. I just thought they were looking all a little bit one level. And that's the beauty, again, working with synthetics, you have time to go over and over again. But even when I work with fresh, if I'm not happy with it, I don't send it out. So if it needs pulling apart or tweaking, it's always done. So I've pre-cut this one and moved it. So now what I'm going to do is just grab some 18 gauge wires and just attach it to the stem of the flower, just to get a bit of length. I'm going to cut a bit off, I don't need that much length. So there we go, so there's design one. A beautiful corporate design that would look amazing in any corporate foyer, office building, or even if you wanted something really beautiful and big for dining table at home for home decor. And again, the beautiful products that we've used the Burgundy iris, the Burgundy Cascara berry, the Viburnum berry, Magnolia foliage, as well as the green Anthurium.